new segment. It's called Buy or Sell. It's really not that complicated. So it's kind of like stock market. We're gonna throw a little idea out here. Some of these NBA teams is trying to put together. I'm just gonna say you buying it or selling. You think it's a good idea or not? Are you with the movement? First one first is most relevant right now. We got Russell Westbrook just got traded to the Washington Wizards for John Wall, starting a new chapter. He's leaving a toxic relationship behind. He's shining from ear to ear. He looks like a happy man in the Washington Wizards colors. Are you guys buying or selling Westbrook on the Wizards? G, I'll start with you. You shaking your head. Looks good.
Yeah, man. Russell gets his old coach back. Scott Brooks, right? Bryson, I'm right. Yeah, man. He gets his old coach back. He gets another star player that is not ball dominant. I think Washington is a top five team in the East this year coming up. I think Westbrook is going to dominate the East. The guy knows the East is still terrible, and yeah, I believe in this. I'm buying all the way. Give me $300 worth of stocks for you guys.
All right.
And we got to put some value to it.
300 on the Wizards. Okay. T. Buy or sell?
I'm buying. I'm buying, man. Push all the chips in, man. Put all my life savings on the Wizards being a top 4 team. I know G said the top 5. I'm going top 4 team in the East. I love the trade. I've been very critical of John Wall, honestly since his rookie year, but ever since they gave him that Supermax, the crazy contract, I knew it. One thing about DC, man, this is a city that loves players, man. I don't get it. Win, lose, or draw, they love these players, but you got to love winning. You got to be more committed to the championship, to the goals, and the dream. Westbrook is a far better player than John Wall at this point. I don't think there was ever a time in the NBA where John Wall was a better player than Westbrook. This is a better trade. I don't get it. You're bringing a supernova. Like, this is a superstar talent from the West to what most people say is a weaker East. He's going to go crazy. He's going to wreak havoc. Man, trot out your Kyle Lowrys against Westbrook, man. It's not going to go well for you. I love it, love it, love it. It's a buy. Strong buy. Strong buy.
Shots fired at Kyle Lowry. We'll see what happens with that come playoff time, though. Bryce, I already know what you're going to say, but buy or sell on the Washington Wizards and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to say, man. I think the two gentlemen that went before me summed it up perfectly, so I'm just going to add a little bit onto it. Absolutely, I'm buying it, man. I'm all in. I don't know how you can't buy this. Whenever you upgrade, how often is a player-for-player trade an upgrade? Usually it's like just a contract swap. This was a contract swap and a definite upgrade for the Washington Wizards. And don't get me wrong, though. Rockets get a tough player. John Wall's still a dog. All reports coming out, all his workouts, all his pickup runs is that he's killing it. He's back 100%. So that's good to see. And as a Wizards fan, T did mention something. We are a loyal bunch. And that's just not Wizards fans, that's DC fans, period. We are loyal to our players, through thick and thin. I think sometimes that loyalty can blind some folks. There's a lot of Wizards fans out here that are upset about that trade. Why would we get Russell Westbrook? We just traded a guy with a broken jumper for another guy with a broken jumper. Like, if I see one of those tweets one more time, I'm gonna be, I might start unfollowing folks because it's like you don't actually know what you're looking at. Russell Westbrook is a first ballot Hall of Famer right now, and he's still, in my opinion, in his prime. I mean, last season he's fresh off 27, 8-8. So like the dude is a baller, man. I don't see how anybody could think that the Wizards lost this trade. Definite win. T, I see you shake your head. I'm guessing that's about the first ballot Hall of Fame point. But all right, dude's the only person to average a triple-double multiple seasons. That's a fact. Dude, I got an MVP trophy. That's a fact. Appeared in the finals. It's the first ballot Hall of Fame. He retired today. And I think he's only going to be able to continue it with the Wizards. He's going to get more accolades because, like y'all said, the East is weaker. Expect Russell Westbrook to tear it up. Perfect compliment to Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal and John Wall definitely had a tight brotherhood off the court. But on the court, it was clear to anybody who was a consistent Wizards watcher, you would know that they didn't completely mesh chemistry-wise on the court as seamless as it could have been. I think Russell Westbrook's at the time in his career where his championship is now or never. I'm not saying he gets it in Washington. But what I'm saying is he's at the time in his career where he's got to realize if I'm going to win, I'm going to win now. And he probably understands the sacrifices that must be made to win. He's willing to make those same sacrifices that he did for James Harden, for Bradley Beal. It could be something special in Washington this season. I don't see them being any lower than a 4. I said a 4th seed, but, I'm with you guys. 4th seed, 5th seed. I don't see them being any lower than that. And if they did come out killing it, ended up with like a 2nd or 3rd, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying they're going to be better than the Nets?
Better than the Nets? Nah,
so that's my second best team in the East.
I want to say better than the Nets. But you know what? We still don't know if the Nets really going to be what they going to be, man. I don't know yet. Are they finalized with a team? Kevin Durant playing game 1 for sure.
Are you saying you're going to be better than Miami?
Kyrie, how are Kyrie and KD going to fit? All these are questions that still must be answered during the season. East just got
really debatable.
I think the Heat would have their hands full with a Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal situation. Because now you have another dog. Jimmy Butler is obviously a dog, and he controls games when he plays. Both teams. He controls the pace of those games. He controls the intensity, the environment. Now you got another dog on the floor. So I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I mean, to me, it's a can't miss upgrade. I mean, you trade a guy that was completely out of commission, but like more or less he hasn't played. Like there was Jordan was in retirement for less days than John Wall has been out of commission. So you bring in a dude that's not even playing for a dude that's playing. You can argue he was an MVP caliber player 2 years ago. It's a clear upgrade, and like you said, with Jimmy Butler, he just led the Heat to the championship. That's why it's a great upgrade. Doesn't matter where they really rank up. Technically, I don't see them being like a 1 or 2 seed, but bro, he just won the East out of 4 spot. So I mean, it's wide open. Anybody can take the East, and you've seen Russell Westbrook. I mean, Jimmy Butler do it with a less talented team. I mean, in my opinion, the Wizards have Brad Beal, a 30-point-a-game scorer. So I mean, I just can't miss. I got to go ahead and buy that too.
Let me say one more thing. I mean, if you still don't like this trade, think about this, man. The last time we saw a good John Wall, he was paired with Marcin Gortat. You know what I'm saying? That was when John Wall was at his best. I don't even know if Gortat is in the league, man. I don't know what this guy. I don't know where he is, but we haven't seen John Wall play over 42 games in 4 years. And one thing I know about that Westbrook, Harden, KD, when they all left OKC, they got better. They seem to play a little bit better when they left OKC. I think it's Westbrook's turn. I think he has a chip on his shoulder, and I think it's his turn to go crazy. And he might just actually average a triple-double again. You know what I'm saying? I know them numbers are going to be around 26, 27, 9 and 9, maybe 8 and 8, but I think he might go 27, 10 and 11. Like he has that type of firepower. Now he's going to take bad shots, right? He's going to make some bonehead plays down the stretch, but you live with that because he brings so much to the table that you just can't reproduce, man.
Facts. And a lot of games, man, where he could have made a bonehead play at the very end in crunch time, it won't be a crunch time. You're going to get way more blowout victories with Russell Westbrook on your team than you probably have in the last few seasons if you're the Wizards. Man, I couldn't agree with y'all more. I mean, it's honestly, it's a home run. So I got to shout out Tommy Shepard, GM of the Wizards. Wizards suffered through Ernie Grunfeld for a long, long time, man. Ernie Grunfeld ran the Wizards for, I think, 14 straight seasons. Never did anything positive, man. I could list the horrible draft picks, man, from Jan Vesely to JaVale McGee to
JaVale McGee.
Bruh, come on, bro. I mean, let's not even go back to like Kwame Brown days. I don't know if that was Ernie, but still, man, it's been bad draft pick after bad draft pick. You can't really name too many all-stars that he drafted besides John Wall and Bradley Beal. And both of those are home runs. In fact, the only other all-star I believe that Ernie Grunfeld ever drafted besides those two was Michael Redd. And that's back when he was with the Bucks, man. Such a random draft pick, bro. Like, you know, but you're an NBA GM for almost 20 seasons straight, and you only draft 3 all-stars. You should no longer be an NBA GM. And I'm happy that Tommy Shepard came in and he's got the cojones to make something shake, man. He's not in there just playing around, being passive. We saw what the Raptors did just a couple seasons ago when they brought in Kawhi Leonard. Nobody had the Raptors on championship radar. Even when they got Kawhi, very few people were giving them championship radar, championship aspirations. But you saw what happened. That one guy flipped that switch. Now, the Wizards were a lot worse team last year than the Raptors were the year they got Kawhi. So it's not like you can really compare the two. But Russell Westbrook will definitely flip a switch that's been dormant in Washington when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, we'll see. Talk about dormant. Next buy or sell is going to be two players that have been dormant for a while, but they have reunited, and it feels so good from the looks of the pictures in Houston. John Wall and Boogie Cousins, feeling real nostalgic, feeling like them Kentucky days. About 3 ACLs too late. Are y'all buying or selling the John Wall Boogie Cousins duo in Houston?
I don't even want to go first. Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah, please.
Sell. Come on, man. If John Wall was an issue at Rosemont, imagine what he's gonna do with them strip clubs down in Houston, man. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what he's gonna do, man. When the Henny mixed with the sweat, then his knee gonna buckle. He gonna be out. He gonna be hurt again, man. Like, Houston is a whole different ball game. I got a couple boys. They've been taking a lot of trips down to Houston lately, which is crazy. But they say it's a great time. I don't know if John Wall can resist that great time. I just don't think it gets done, man. It's Boogie's hurt, coming off injury. John Wall's coming off injury. There has to be load management there. I'm not buying it, man. I don't even know who else the coach is out. I'm not buying it. It's a hard sell. That team finishes like 10th.
I feel it. I can see where this is going. Let's keep this one quick. Anybody, Bryce, you selling it? You selling it too?
Right, I can't sell this for one simple reason. James Harden is still a member of the Houston Rockets.
He's not going to be there.
If he's not there, then I have to sell it. But if you're talking about James Harden, John Wall, and Boogie Cousins, bro, I'm buying that. I'm buying that. That's gonna be
which one of those guys has got it done? You know what I'm saying? Harden.
Bro, I'm not saying they're gonna win a championship, but that's gonna be
actually.
They'll have a similar season to what they've had with Harden the last 4 years. Every year with Harden is you one of the top teams in the West, and he's averaging over 30. I would give him that again. You add John Wall. John Wall's a pass first guy all the way. Harden's going to get the most wide open look he's ever got playing with John Wall. Guarantee you that. And then on top of that, Boogie Cousins. All right, I might have Boogie. If Boogie can stay healthy, man, I believe in Boogie. But it's been rough for Boogie recently, man. That's my guy. So I don't want to say nothing negative about him. But if you got a healthy Boogie Cousins with those two guys on the perimeter, man, watch out. Watch out.
All right, G, Brett, you're the tiebreaker. I'm gonna lay off this one. Buy or sell?
I'm gonna go with T. We're gonna sell. We're gonna sell for 99 cents. Matter of fact, for $1 on a penny if we can, baby. Gotta get something back in return.
You gotta buy a little sell. I feel you, Bryce. The hope train is strong in Washington this week. It's right by the house. I know you caught it. All right, next up. We're going to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, man. MVP favorite looks like going into the season again. Y'all know how I feel about this, man. I think he's a regular season only player. I've said it before. Are y'all buying or selling Giannis three-peating as the MVP?
I'll start with this one, man. I'm selling Giannis as three-peat. It's not happening, bro. Who's three-peated a championship? Who are the guys? Is it Jordan and who else, man? I don't even know. But I'm not about to say Giannis is making it to that. Especially if you got KD back. You got LeBron, which I think LeBron could have easily got it last season, but they chose Giannis. I think it comes down to LeBron and KD battling it back out for that MVP trophy. Hey, but sleeper alert. Russell Westbrook MVP. It's a sleeper. It's a sleeper. Watch out, though. Watch out.
Jesus Christ. He haven't seen him play a game yet. He's already calling him MVP. Wow.
It's not far-fetched. He got one. He can make it two. What's up?
All aboard the Hope Train. All right. The T MVP Giannis. You're a Bucks fan, right? What do you think? Three-peat on the Greek Freak.
This is a hold, man. If you already bought it, don't sell it. If you don't have it, don't buy it. You know, this is a hold, man. It's going to be so tough to prove that a player that pretty much got washed in the playoffs by the Heat is going to be deserving of a third MVP, no matter what numbers he puts up. His numbers could literally go up, but everybody will be looking like, so what? Like, we've seen this before. So I'm not going to say it can't happen. It's unlikely. You know what I'm saying? It's unlikely, but he is a young guy. He's still growing. He's still learning. Imagine if he starts this season and he's developed a jump shot. You know what I'm saying? So potentially it could happen, but the odds of it happening are kind of low. So I'm gonna say hold. Don't buy or sell. If you already got it, hold on to it. You might get rich, but definitely don't buy it.
All right. Yeah. G.
I am buying. I could see it. I mean, he's talking about a KD. We don't even know if he's gonna come back to KD that we just finished playing. You're talking about LeBron James. It's gonna be LeBron James come, or what is playoff this time? Around May now, or is it April? Or wait, is it in August? Is July? Because the season starts like in 2 weeks from now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I really think that's going. I think COVID is going to drive. You know what I'm saying? What the NBA does with the playoffs, but I think it's the same time. I think it's like the April. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't think Giannis and Holiday going to be a difference? It's not going to boost his numbers up?
I think his numbers could potentially go up. I just don't know if they'll give him enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if reporters, the writers, you know what I'm saying, guys that just watch the game will find it in their heart to give him another award when he left so ungracefully. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that, but at the end of the day, this reward is for regular season, right? Not for playoffs, right?
Right, but it's the same reason you don't see LeBron or you didn't see Kobe winning back to back. Like, I think people get tired of the same guy getting it. You know what I mean? I think it's just a little bit of human nature in it.
Yeah, I'm off it. So I'm selling it too. I love hearing y'all talking about KD again, man. I'd love to see KD in the conversation. Threw Russell Westbrook out there. I got another dark horse candidate I'm gonna throw out there. Joel Embiid. Just throw it out there.
Bro, what?
You see how he says how fast he says that name, bro? Joel Embiid. If I say it fast, maybe they won't know who I'm talking about.
My man said, wow. Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that? Hold on, say that again, bro. Say that with your chest. Come on, bro.
Hey, y'all know. I'm gonna spare y'all the Sixer buy or sell. Y'all already know I'm buying it, so we just leave that one alone. I ain't even gonna do it.
I want to hear this, man. No. I want to hear this.
Okay, all right, bet. Y'all buying or selling on the new look 76ers led by Doc Rivers? I'll go ahead and I'm assuming most of y'all are going to sell, but I'm just going to go ahead and give my buying speech. Bro, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far for practice. I'm liking what I'm seeing in practice, man. It's all we got. That's all we got, man. That's all we got in practice. I'm liking what I'm seeing, though, man. I'm seeing a team that's hungry. I'm seeing a team that's putting in work. I'm seeing a team that is starting to understand its faults. I'm seeing a team starting to grow up. I'm seeing them looking like they're about to set Ben Simmons free. He's about to be playing more of a point forward role. I'm liking what I'm seeing, bro. I'm liking what I'm seeing, bro.
Hey, bro, hold on. You got more information.
Are you at the practice, bro?
Yeah. How do you have more information than Austin Rivers?
Austin Rivers?
Yeah. How do you know How do you know?
You're talking about the wrong son.
Are you working for the Sixers right now? Are you passing them the rocks and the layup lines? Like, what are you doing to get this inside?
My man can't wipe the sweat off the floor. Like, I like what y'all doing, fellas.
I get a 60-second clip from the Sixers every single day, just for your information. I get a 60-second. I've seen a 60-second clip of every single practice.
So they've had 4 practices. So from 4 minutes of clips, you know all of this.
That's what I see.
I never even heard that.
I'm liking what I see, bro. I'm liking Steph Curry. Seth, my bad. I'm liking Seth Curry on the little off balls, Jones. I'm feeling like he's gonna step into a nice little role, playing for Step Pops. I'm liking Shake Milton coming off the bench. I'm thinking he's gonna be a 6th Man of the Year candidate. I'm liking Ben Simmons running around loose, man. I'm liking what I see, bro. Like I said, bro. I'm liking what I see.
All right.
I think we
hold on.
Crazy.
So it's
all right.
And hold on. Helping Ben Simmons with his 3-pointers. That's the only thing that I care about right now is Ben Simmons shooting threes in practice. Because if he ain't, bro, you guys ain't going nowhere.
G, you don't know a goddamn thing about basketball, so just leave Ben Simmons and 3-pointers alone. Right? You leave that man alone, all right? Shaq, did Shaq hit his free throws? Nah, but did they win 3 championships? Okay. You feel me? So just leave that boy alone, man. Leave that boy alone, man. Leave that boy alone, man. Leave that boy alone, man.
I want to see some.
Yo, hold up,
bro.
You gonna start throwing deer? You gonna start throwing deer in the water and tell them to start swimming, bro? Let people do what they do, man. Ben Simmons not gonna shoot his fine, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you take this.
Play ball.
I'm gonna let you take this.
Ball, man. Play ball, man.
I'm still stuck on how you derived all of this, how you extrapolated all this out of 60 seconds a day. if I only saw my son 60 seconds a day, they call me a bad father. They say you don't know that kid. how you get that much information out of 60 seconds a day?
60 seconds a day of footage plus the media coverage. I got interviews with everyone. I got daily interviews with Doc. You feel me? I got enough.
By media coverage, that means you're reading sentences to you're reading what they write about the practices.
Nah, I'm interviews, bro. Video.
All right, man. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. But yo, I gotta sell this, man. I gotta sell this, bro. Because what new look Sixers? What new look do they have? I mean, they got rid of what I think was their 3rd best player, Al Horford. So I guess they're trying to sell me on addition by subtraction. I never believed in that. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And then, I mean, they added Curry. They added the lesser Curry. he is a dog, though. He can shoot. But that's, what, 12, 13 a game career? All right, so y'all get 12 points from that, which y'all lost Josh Richardson. Y'all's best perimeter defender. Y'all lost him. So now who's going to guard the ones on the other team? Seth Curry? Okay, good luck. Ben Simmons already proven to me that he can't guard the opposite team's one. So I don't see that happening. I don't know, bro. I'm selling it, man. Is there anything I missed on that, bro? Because you got it. Someone else got it.
You want to know what, man? This might be a little bit of a hot take, but I'm buying. I'm with Scrub. I didn't get the clips. I didn't get the footage. I didn't see the reporters, but I like what they did, right? If I was a GM, that's exactly what I would have did. Big name coach, bring in a lot of shooters because my stars can't shoot. So I need to, surround them with guys that's going to knock down open shots. If Ben Simmons and Embiid are going to dominate the offense, when they kick, I need them to kick to a Curry. You know what I'm saying? I need them to kick to a Maxey. I like what Philadelphia is. You know what I'm saying? What they're doing. I like what they're building. And if they're not built to win next season, it's for the future. Embiid and Simmons are still young guys, man. This is going to be a team that we're talking about for the next 5, 6, 7 years. So I'm buying.
It's gonna be a team we talk about for that long if they're able to keep those two guys together. I don't. You know what? I'm gonna tell you about the Philly fan. I think I told y'all about this before. They're a very impatient bunch. They're a very impatient bunch. I can see Philly trading away most likely Simmons for a big fish, maybe a Harden, probably something lesser though. But even if they were to get Harden, like to me, that'd be an excellent trade for Philadelphia 76ers. Then I would be saying I'm buying the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm buying Harden and Embiid, but I don't know. I can't be convinced to buy until they bring in that third guy, which maybe Tobias Harris. And me and Scruff talked about this the other day. Tobias Harris reunited with his old coach. Maybe he takes that leap, but the Sixers need more firepower. I'm going to buy them as a threat to win the Eastern Conference Championship and win the NBA Finals. Like, what am I buying?
So what
them
are we
being
buying?
A playoff team, or am I buying them being a really, really good team this season? If I'm buying them being a playoff team, yeah, I can see them, being anywhere between 4 and 8. I'm buying them being a contender.
I'm buying them as a contender.
I'm selling that. I'm selling that all day as a contender.
The East is wide open. We just said that. How are the Sixers not a contender if the East is wide open?
Because we got the Nets.
Do you know what you're getting?
We got the Celtics. That's just, the Celtics, Bucks, and Heat are better than them based off last season to me. I'm not going to put them ahead of none of those teams based off last season. So now moving on to this season, I'm not going to say that those teams got worse. And the Celtics added Seth Curry and Danny Green, and they got better. Like
I don't buy that the Heat are better. I think the Heat had a hot run, you know what I'm saying, no pun intended, in the bubble. I don't think when you go home and away, you add in travel, I don't think that Heat team is the same team. I could be wrong, but I'm not buying what the Heat did last season as sustainable.
You know what? The Heat got a dog, and when you got a dog on your squad, all you gotta do is get to the tournament, man. All you gotta do is get to the tournament if you got a guy like Jimmy. And they weren't the number 1 seed going into the tournament, but they made it to the tournament. And they did go on a crazy run. I'm not taking nothing away from them, especially not to give it to the Sixers. That's crazy to me. The Heat are NBA champions. I'm not taking nothing away from them. So like I can't do it. And like I said,
I think Simmons is you know what I'm saying? He's emerging into a dog. You know what I'm saying? He might not take over offensively, but I think he can control the game. And I think he can shut down Jimmy Butler. I really think head-to-head, you know what I'm saying, a matchup. I think even in a one-on-one game, I think that's a great matchup. I think Simmons would stop Jimmy Butler.
I don't think that at all. No.
He's one of the best defenders.
I'm definitely selling that.
He's an underrated defender. He's one of the
All-NBA defender last year.
He's All-NBA. He's not. I don't think he's underrated. They gave him All-NBA, so he can defend. But he's not shutting down Jimmy Butler when it's time to get a bucket, bro. I'm not going to disrespect Jimmy's run that he just made like that. I can't do it to that, man. Jimmy Butler is one of those guys in the NBA that when he decides to turn it on, nobody's stopping him when he's on. When he's in his mode, you're not stopping Jimmy, and that's why.
How many rings he got?
He got 1. He got 1 more than a lot of greats. He got 1 more than a lot of great Bammers, bro. He got 1 more than them all, bro.
That's big.
I give Jimmy a lot of credit for that run last season.
Wait, Jimmy don't got a ring?
No.
Nah, he ain't getting no ring, bro. He ain't never getting no ring. Next question.
I'm confused here.
I thought the man got married. I was gonna rock with you.
Yeah, he ain't getting no ring. No ring talk, man.
Yeah,
that's only for the good.
Hey man, but I'm selling on the Sixers though, man, because this is the same Sixers team we seen last year and the year before. All I'm waiting is when they're gonna trade Ben Simmons or Embiid. So I'm waiting until May, maybe.
All right. I ain't even gonna try to hold you. I didn't ask you though.
I hope they don't trade those guys, man. Just because I want to see how it plays out.
Listen, we all know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be nice to see how that plays out, bro.
Stop. So I'm gonna read y'all Doc Rivers' quote that I heard earlier today. He said, when asked about James Harden and trade rumors are surrounding his team, he said, "Look, everybody that's talking about those trade rumors, they're not inside this building. They're not here. This team, we love what we got right here, man. We're not looking to trade nobody. Period. Move on."
Bro, he said what he's supposed to say. What you want him to say? Like, he can't say.
And you said what you're supposed to say, man. You say what you're supposed to say. The same thing I was saying. The same thing I was saying when y'all had Odell Beckham. I was like, I can't wait for y'all to trade him. I can't wait for y'all to trade him. Until y'all did, man. But you know what?
And look,
y'all keep that home wrecking shit, man. It's fine. We're trying to tear up my guys, man.
I hope y'all.
Ben and Joel said they about to move in together, man. Real life.
For real?
That's what Ben said. You know he got dry humor. Dry humor though. You know he might have been being sarcastic, but he said him and they about to move in together, man. So I'm just saying I don't know about them not getting along. Thank you, T, coming in from both sides.
By the Sixers. I'm everywhere. Y'all never there.
Wow.
Man. But one thing I'll say before we get off this, man, I do want to see Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid stick together at this point. Just because so much has been talked about their combination, man. I'd love to see what it ends up being. Whether it's good or bad, regardless of what I think it's going to end up being, I want to see it. I want to see it out to the end, man. Let's see if they can figure it out.
Matter of fact, you're right. Cause I just want to know how more miserable Nick is gonna get. Yeah, you're right. I want to see this to the end.
Hey, man.